welcome back to Get Me a Library. Today I'm doing a Fairyloot unboxing. So my Fairyloot box has just come and it is basically damaged, like quite badly. So this bit is open, this bit is ripped, and it seems like the guys that delivered it have picked it up like this and that's how it's ripped. I haven't told Fairyloot just yet because I wanted to do an unboxing so that I could then see if anything was missing. I didn't want to open anything then because then it defeats the point of me doing a unboxing that I don't know what's inside. So I am going to tell them about it. It's not Fairyloot's fault, but it just gives them some sort of like feedback so that they can speak to, I believe it is Hermes that delivered it, yep, so they can at least give them some feedback because, you know, you do pay for it and it's not very nice. So I just really hope that nothing's missing, which is again why I haven't reported it just yet, because this is open and I just hope nothing's fallen out. So yeah, it's a shame they don't do it with Royal Mail, because if there's something damaged they always put it in a bag and, you know, they sort of take blame for it kind of thing. So I don't know how it works with Hermes. But yeah, it honestly just looks like they have picked it up from this side and just chucked it in. So yes, let's get inside the box. I haven't pre-opened it because I just wanted to really show you exactly what it looked like when I got it without doing anything to it. So yeah, like I said, it's not Fairyloot's fault. It's just so irritating when you get a box that you've been so excited for and it is broken like this. And I had the same thing with my Fae crate. I believe it was my first and one I got. I didn't actually do a review with it because I was just so annoyed with how the box was damaged. Again, it wasn't their fault, and then I just couldn't be bothered to do one, so that's why I didn't do it. Okay, now the box is open. Well, open properly, not like damaged wise. I really hope nothing's missing. Okay. That is inside the box. Oh, it's so damaged, it makes me so sad because I just love their boxes and I keep them, and this one I can't. So basically this is bent. I'm sad. Okay, so I will take a photo of this again to sort of show them because I don't want them to like not see everything. So yeah, this is the spoiler card. So this thing is Battles and Galaxies. So I'm not going to look at the back just yet until I've done my unboxing, and then I will see if anything is missing. I hope nothing is. I don't think anything has. Well, I don't know, do I, until I have a look. Okay, so let's have a look. So first of all, I can see a Galaxy bath bomb. Ooh, slightly damaged, but yes, we'll open it down and have a look. Ooh, it smells really nice. Okay. Ooh. Take your time, out of this world, a starburst scent. It's cruelty free. It's not in a little bag, so it's very like kind of breaky. So, but yeah, it smells really nice and it looks really good, and it does actually go with the colour of their theme for this month. It smells really good. Okay, what else do we have inside here? Purple paper out of the way. Yeah, see the bottom's kind of like broken. Well, not broken, but like it's gone everywhere because there wasn't a bag that it was in. I think that if it had like a little plastic bag or a paper bag, it wouldn't have gone like this, which is annoying. Okay, what's inside here? Let's have a look. What's this? What is this? Okay, I don't know what this is. It looks like a straw. I think this is a straw and this is a cleaner for the straw. I think. Okay, we will have to have a look at the spoiler card. Oh, hang on, here we go. A stainless steel rainbow straws. Here we go. So, as we all know, we are trying to get rid of plastic for straws. So these are reusable ones. We have a bendy one and we have a straight one, and we have the cleaner because obviously it's kind of, well, it's going to get dirty, isn't it? So yay! I was like, what's this? This looks weird, but yay! Oh, that's so weird because I've never had anything like that before, so it's quite a nice quirky kind of thing to have. Oh, an iron-on patch. I am the Reaper and Death Shadow. And Death is my shadow. And this is by Pierce Brown on Red Rising. I'm so excited to put this on my jacket. I featured it on my Instagram, my denim jacket. I didn't show you the front, so maybe next time when I put this patch on, I will show you the front. Maybe I can do like a weird spinny movie image kind of thing. Okay, what else? Ooh, this is a Stars and Destiny wooden ornament. So it says, the fault dear, okay, that's not what it says, sorry, that's something else. This is William Shakespeare, so it is not in the stars to hold our own destiny, but in ourselves, and that's what it looks like. This is so pretty. And it says, a paraphrase of the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but ourselves that we are underlining, by William Shakespeare. I do love anything William Shakespeare-y. Okay, what else? So we have an exclusive Stars and Spaced coasters, and this is exclusive Fairyloot. So far I'm really liking what's inside this box. I do love a lot of things that come with like Fairyloot and Bookbox and Fay Crate and other boxes I've had, but when everything literally goes with that thing perfectly, it just makes it even more exciting and more excitable, yeah. Ooh, I'm so glad it was that way, so I get to see it especially with you. What's it say? What is inside? Ooh! Okay, so this says, she dreamed of deep soul connections and passionate kisses and daring escapades, and this is Marissa Mayer Cress. Does this mean that they are all from the Lunar Chronicles? Because if that is the case, I literally might squeal. What does it say? I wish you could read it for me. Okay, so even in the future, the story begins with once upon a time, Marissa Mayer Cinder. Oh, I'm gonna squeal. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't squeal. Right, and the last two, because I'm taking too long. Okay, so she dreamed of deep... Oh, so this is Cress, and this is Scarlet. She was ready to figure out who she really was, not what anyone else told her to be. And this is Marissa Mayer Scarlet. So I've got Cinder... I've got two Cresses, a Cinder and a Scarlet. So I'm missing a Winter. I don't know if it's meant to be like that. Is there not a Winter? I'm sad if there's not a Winter. Okay, I'll have to have a look at the back of the card, because if there's no Winter, then I'm sad, because really there should be one, shouldn't there? Really? Okay. There's another thing I have to ask them about. Okay, what else? Ooh, what's this? Purple paper going everywhere. Why are you falling? Ooh, what is this? I don't know, shall I open it? Ooh, is this a passport cover? It is. So I can travel the stars. So maybe this is someone to do with the book. Not sure, but it's a really, really cool drawing. It's a girl with her hair going wild, looking like Storm from X-Men, and she's got all the planets around her. Does this have something to do with the book? I think I might know what the book is, but I'm not going to say until the end, because if I'm wrong, oh, bath bomb stuff is going everywhere. Okay, so it's a tote bag. Ooh, it's so pretty. So on the back it says, perhaps bravery is simply the face humanity wraps around its collective madness, and this is by Illuminate. I don't know what's on the other side. Same thing, so we got to read it together. I like this tote bag as well. I like that it's really big with the big handles, and I love the colours. Purple's my favourite colour, in case you didn't know. This looks so nice. And it smells nice like the bath bomb, which is annoying that this went everywhere, but yeah. Okay, I think that might be it. So let's have a look at the final bits, which is the book and the other little things inside, like the spoilers for next month, and the other things like the prompts for the challenge. Okay. Oh, look how pretty the gold is. Okay, let's try and do this again. I think this is the right way, so maybe one of these days I will get this right, but let's have a look. Closing my eyes, lifting the book. What's the book? It is the book. I thought it was this book. So this is by Brandon Sanderson, and this is Skward, and this is Claim the Stars. So I can't remember when it was now. I think it's about 3 or 4 months ago now. Fairyloot showed the cover of this book. They got the chance to, you know, do it, and it was this cover. And Fairyloot have actually promoted this book as well and told everyone what the book is for that month. So I don't know too much about this, but this was the book that I thought it would be. I'm not disappointed that I know, because this cover looks fantastic, and if 2 book club subscription boxes are doing it, it's bound to be a good book, because I know that Fairyloot and Bookbox Club did The Wicked Deep, and that was an amazing book. So who knows, but this cover looks so nice. So there was a thing about this, if I'm right, that if you were in the UK, you got sprayed edges. If you were in the US, you got it signed, I believe. Yep, so there's no signed bit, but I'm not too fussed about that. Oh, there's a map! Okay, so, I'm so excited. I like that the writing's not really small. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to read this. So let's tell you what it's about. So I've never read a Brandon book before. So he wrote Mistborn series, so I've never read this, like any of his books before. So Spencer's world has been under attack for hundreds of years. An alien race called the Krill leads an onslaught after onslaught from the sky, a never-ending campaign to destroy humankind. Humanity's only defence is to take their ships and fight the enemy in the skies. Pilots have become the heroes of what's left from the human race. Spencer's always dreamed of being one of them, of soaring above Earth and proving her bravery, but her fate is intertwined with her father's, a pilot who was killed years ago when he abruptly deserted his team, placing Spencer's chances of attending a flight school somewhere between slime and none. No one will let Spencer forget what her father did, but she's still determined to fly, and the Krill just made that possibility. Made that a possibility, sorry, I said that completely wrong. They doubled their fleet, making Spencer's world twice as dangerous, but the desperation to survive might take her to Skyward. Oh, it's so pretty in gold. So, although I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I love the films, there's, you know, debates between episodes 1, 2 and 3, but the point is, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I don't necessarily like reading books about space and aliens. That does not mean this book is not going to be good. That doesn't mean I'm not going to like it or attempt to read it or try to after I've got my to-be read list and whatever. It just is not completely my thing. Although maybe I should not have got this box because, you know, the theme, whatever, I like to continue to get them and see what I get, because it's not just the book for me, it's the goodies as well. But this book does sound good. It's got the Star Wars kind of vibe to it. But yeah, I mean, I did love the Lunar Chronicles, even though that is, you know, set in space, sort of. But yes, we shall see what this is like. I hope to get round to it, but it is a pretty big book. And my problem is, I've said this in so many videos, I can't read more than one book. So I'm actually on the Order of the Phoenix at the moment, on my reread, and I feel really weird, like, rereading books and then reviewing them, like, especially Harry Potter. So I can't read more than one book. So if I can get to the end of, you know, the Deathly Hallows and stuff, this might be the next one. Okay, what else do I have in my little bag of joy? Bath bomb stuff. Right, okay. So we have a bookmark that goes with the theme, which I absolutely love that Fairyloot do. We have this as well, which is a card. This is Atlas Falls, and it's a print. I don't know who this is because I've never read Atlas Falls. But look, it says, visit the secret webpage below to download your exclusive free copy of the science fiction romance readers are calling perfect fans of the Lunar Chronicles. So this is a free book called Atlas Falls, which you get to download. Fairyloot do this, where you get a free ebook, and now Fairyloot have done it for this one. I don't know if it's like an ongoing thing, but yeah. Okay, so this is a letter from the author, and on the front it will be an image that goes with the book. So I'm assuming this is Spencer, I don't know who this is. So it says at the back, Dear Fairyloot readers, Skward is one of those books that Skward is one of those books that I just had to sit down and write. While some of the initial ideas were floating around in my head for years, once everything clicked together in my mind, it consumed me. I could not be satisfied until I was done writing it. I abandoned the other book I was working on and started banging out chapters on my laptop, even when dealing with long flights and inconsistent hotel rooms as I toured the country for another series. I had found the shell of something in my mind and couldn't rest until it came to life, like Spencer. Skward's main character found a broken down spaceship and couldn't rest until she took it to the sky. Star Wars. Her story was inspired by tales I loved as a child, about how someone would find a dragon egg and then raise it hatchling to soar with them in the air. I think that is Dragonheart? I can't remember. Skward became alive for me when I reimagined the tale of a science fiction setting. A spaceship taking the role of a dragon, pointing the story in a new direction. Readers often ask what the best thing about being a writer is, and it's tough to say. I love being struck by the initial seed of an idea and then imagining what could happen with it in the book. First chapters are great to write and the final chapters are even better. But being able to say at last, the book is out and you can read it right now, that trumps everything else. Here's Skward, may my crazy idea for Spencer's story be you, as it was for me, something that you cannot put down once you begin. Ooh, sounds good. Makes you want to read it even more. Okay, so Fairyloot, Battles and Galaxies, November 2018. Slipping through my fingers. Okay, so Brandon Sanderson, and this is all you need to know about him. Win a free box with a bit of luck. There is a crossword here. I have done a crossword before. I think they did it for Christmas. And what to read next. So it's recommending Illuminate, Legend, Heart of Iron and Nixia. So once you do this, you take a screenshot, send it to them, and you could potentially win a free box. Now the good bit. Next month. So next month is Dragons. I'm so excited. So it's a little bit through Game of Thrones, a little bit Harry Potter, Dragons in general. There's a reading journal. I never had the reading journal from this year. There's a book sleeve as well with dragons on it. I haven't got a book sleeve, so I'm so excited. I've got like a book sleeve with like a Velcro bit that sticks over from Bookbox, from the Witch box, which I love, but the Velcro's starting to come off now where I keep using it, so it'd be nice. There's an advanced reading copy of a highly anticipated fantasy book that's due to be released in July, and a bunch of other goodies. This is the first month where we get the trading cards drawn, which are inspired by Court of Thorns and Roses, and there is a signed plate from the author. So now for the challenge. So on the 7th of December is the unboxing, the 8th is Coasters and Ornament, 9 is Tote and Iron-On Patch, and 10 is Skward and Fantasy Books. So yeah, that's what I got in my Fairyloot box. I'm just going to look at the card now, just to check that I have actually got everything, because the box was obviously broken. So a gorgeous Galaxy bath bomb, a passport cover, the wooden ornament, the coaster set, the Galaxy straws, the iron-on patch, the tote bag, and the Skward book. So everything is in the box. Thank you. So yes, that's what I got in my Fairyloot box. I'm so excited for next month. And yes, I will see you guys soon. And yes, let's just look at how beautiful this cover looks one more time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye. I don't know if any of you are going to watch to the very end of my video, but I just had a little skim through and I can't find it now. But there was some photos of like the ships. Here we go. I mean, look at that. How cool does that look? Very cool. So we have a Poco, we have a Largo and a Scout. So this reminds me very much of Star Wars. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in here. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah. No, I think that might just be it. But yeah, let's look at the map one more time. It'd be interesting to see if anyone does watch the end of this video. Because I know that once I've had my outro, you know, you think it's the end, which it normally is, but... So yeah, I think this looks really cool. I wonder if I'm going to like it though. That's my only thing. But yes, bye!